Okay, so this is an unusual day for me to be streaming because I don't normally stream on Saturdays, but I decided to do so after I got some things done. I'm like, let's do something fun. Let's do some more Civ because I've been wanting to do some Civ, so why not? I know that sounds very repetitive, but I've narrowed it. Yesterday I was saying I wanted to play something with culture. And I think I've narrowed it down to either Lafayette or Jose Rizal. Jose Rizal giving additional culture and gold per age for any narrative event, extended celebration durations, and happiness towards celebrations. With Lafayette giving unique endeavors called a reform, granting additional social policy card or slot, not card. It's Civ 6. Supporting in this endeavor also grants the other leader a social policy slot. +1 combat strength for every tradition, but not policy slotted in the government. And +1 culture and happiness per age in settlements doubled in distant lands. And then, of course, you unlock the French Empire with Jose Rizal. You unlock Hawai'i. I think earlier I was talking about Ada Lovelace. That would also be a pretty good one as well as going for science with Ada Lovelace. Someday I would like to do Ben Franklin when I'm doing science, but not now. So it's gonna be one of these two, really. Yes. I'm quite interested in trying out the French Empire, although I'm also quite interested in trying out Hawai'i, personally speaking, as well. And the celebration duration is pretty big, especially if you get the cultural celebrations as well. But the +1 culture and happiness per age in settlements is also pretty decent. So you're like incentivized to conquer and settle more. So you're also going for more conquest path as well as cultural path. A lot to think about here. What is this? For every active trade route and cultural attribute points. Machiavelli is to do with influence and all that stuff. So is Tecumseh. I would also love to do Tecumseh and try out the Shawnee. Also would love to do Confucius sometime in the future, and for culture, do Frederick Baroque sometime in the future as well. It's just, Frederick Baroque is just the cultural version of Frederick Oblique. So that's why I'm refraining from doing Frederick this time around. Revolutionary Napoleon, +1 movement for all land units. Defeating an enemy unit provides culture equal to 50% of its combat. That's really interesting for Napoleon. Yeah, the dichotomy of the two Napoleons is the same of Frederick. It's quite interesting. But, again, I'm going back to these two. Let's go with Jose Rizal. I kind of like the idea of the slightly longer celebrations. Now, which one of these do I want to get? Cultural attribute point would be really nice. But you could also really pair this with any of the trade route ones. Let's see here. Where's a good trade route one? Yeah, +5 for all trade routes. +5 range. That would be a really good one to pair with. Instead of having just a straight up cultural attribute points, which is really good because it gets you a little bit more ahead in that tree, in that category, but also the +2 culture per age for every active trade route. So your goal really, if I do this, I really have to focus on trade routes. Not that I wasn't prior, but I really have to focus on these trade routes. Thing is here.
Umuusbong ito kahit saan. Katalinuhay malahanging lumilipad sa gaan.
Yeah, the thing is here, I can't remember which one is I can't remember if any of if like Hawaii, let's just say, is trader out focused. If you know what I mean. Let's try it. Let's do these two. Economic and cultural. Zoned by traveler. So next level with Jose Rizal. 10 happiness per age for completing narrative events. Yeah, he's all about narrative events and celebrations. Jose is. So, yeah, let's see here. Moria also makes sense. They do have a bit of culture. Maya also makes sense because they also have the culture here with their unique building. +1 culture adjacency for quarters and wonders. That's actually quite good. And this is ageless, so it transfers into each age. And completing these two in the same district, or the same quarter, grants the unique district. Yeah, let's try it out with the... let's try Jose Rizal out with the Maya. So last time I was on Sovereign. I'm going to go on Immortal. See if that's... See if I can do anything with that. And then we go on Fractal, game speed standard, standard map size, catastrophic disaster intensity, yeah. And launch game. And see what the map looks like. We also get some good science with Maya, so that's going to be good as well. But we're going to be focusing on money and culture this game, as opposed to culture and science and money. Or I kind of focused on a lot in the last game as Xerxes because I could. I accidentally focused on Mill there for 2 of those ages without even realizing it. Yeah, I had an idea to play as Jose Rizal and Lafayette for a while now, so yeah, we'll see what we can do.
The people lay these stones as a pathway to the heavens. Come, ka'uhul ahau, and assume the world's throne.
Nice. So we get access to the Hulche, which is our unique ranged unit. Can see through vegetation, ignores movement penalties through vegetated terrain. And we also get access to Jaguar Slayer. That's our unique scout. Can initiate combat, has 1 charge place to place a Jaguar trap that is invisible to enemy units, dealing 25 damage and ending movement. This ability recharges 5 turns after placing the trap. Okay. Going in here and looking in what we have, we've got some incense. To our south, we've got some Kowulin to our north. Got access to the sea, which is nice, and we're on... Yeah, I mean, we're on a river next to a mountain, which gives adjacencies, which is nice. So I might just as well settle here. Yeah, might as well. Is it a good idea to turn on yields, or is that too messy? I mean, I can see where yields are, but I've been playing without yields this entire game. I mean, it looks more pretty without yields. Yeah. We'll be fine. Get the Jaguar Slayer going, and then maybe a warrior afterwards.
The radiance of the...
Come on. Sometimes this game just doesn't want to show everything. There we go. Firaxis, please fix this. It makes the game look unfinished. Anyway, let's go for Masonry. Get an early religion. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a warrior going. Actually, let's go with double scouts first. This time around. Okay, we gain a narrative event first. Meet all civilizations. So we will have a quest to meet every single civilization. Time and again, Dr. Rizal hears of rumors of faraway lands and peoples yet to be encountered. It could enrich our land. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm curious. Okay, meet 4 civilizations. Okay, that's doable. That's very doable. Let's go for the incense. Ah, this looks so good. Okay, we have this thing here. So gain happiness or gain production. We'll get the production. Gets more exploration out. So good thing I'm going with Double Scout actually this time around because of our narrative event. Or our, like, quest, basically. Camels. So down here would be a nice place to settle. +1 warrior near the settlement. We'll go with that. Grab the incense. What is this? Rice. Huh. Rice gives +5 food in settlements. It is not an empire resource. Llamas. There's some pretty good places to settle, it seems. Yeah, that's the jaguar trap button. Let's do some observing, see what's going on around here. There's no use observing up here because I wouldn't be able to see anything. Okay, there's an independent peoples to our south and one to our north. There they are.
The caged bird.
Okay, we have access to our Hawai'i and production and food. Get the saw pit down. I'm going to get a saw pit down right here, actually. So we can start growing towards the other incense here. Something right here I need to go. I would like to go grab. Moche, which is culture, so it'd be really nice to befriend them. And then this is economic up here. Do I have I don't have enough to befriend, I don't think. No, I need 170. And this also will serve to get more production in the city, which is a little bit more important. Also, again, it's how much? Additional 20 culture per and gold per age for narrative events. So we get additional culture for completing these events. Let's get another warrior, shall we? Yeah, Moche will be a good cotton, +2 food and production. There's wine right here. So right somewhere around here would be pretty decent. There is also marble, which will also be decent. Okay, there's Ahsoka of the Moria. 2 culture on the palace.
हम अशोकी संसार के मध्य बिंदु के एगो महान राजा और एगो महान पापी.
Okay, we're going to make him happy. We want to be really happy with everyone around. There's no sense in making anyone mad at us. And what is this? The ground beneath Dr. Rizal shakes, causing him to almost lose his balance. To one side, a unit of war elephants trudges across the field, conducting drills. On the other, an immense heat radiates from a great forge of metallurgists, perfect their last creation. Observe the scientists watch the drills. If I watch the drills, +3 combat strength when attacking, and -2 combat strength when defending on warriors. Let's get the science. That was interesting. That was really interesting. Okay, also the Mayan civics. If we go for the calendar round, this gives us access to our wonder. After researching a technology, gain culture equal to 10% of its cost. We also gain access to our unique buildings. Mysticism, then we go. And obviously classical republic here. But mysticism, so we can get some sort of religion out first. Gonna boost the earliest available technology. but minus 100% production in 3 turns in the capital. That's fine by me, actually. And this gives food and money to Park. We'll do food and money. To 0 there because I want to save up my... Alright, there's no production going on in here. Yeah, I want to save up my influence to befriend Moke. Wind down here. So I'm thinking for settling up here and down here somewhere. Without fail, these guys managed to pop in. What the fuck? Get out of here. Get out of here. If I settle down here, actually, I'll have access to 2 things of wine. Yes. So this wouldn't be too bad in this spot. Also would be a pretty good city spot as well. And fairly defendable. Up here would be a nice town spot. As well as up here somewhere. Get the second resource of incense going. I do absolutely love Fractal. Okay, there's Hatshepsut of Egypt. Neutral greeting. Another thing here with a narrative event, an Egyptian man shows Dr. Rizal how to apply black coal above the eyes and green below to protect against the sickness. Later he learns exactly how much a cow is worth. Gain culture or gain money? I'm going to gain the culture. Go down here and get this over here. Culture versus happiness, we'll just get straight up culture. Move up here and then do observe. Lookout, yeah. If there's anything interesting here. Yeah, we still have to wait for another pop in Bach to settle. Or to make a settler. Cool. Now we've figured out what's to our east. I'm going to move this. Oh. Never mind. I need a...
There is another world.
I can found a pantheon.
But it isn't.
But I need to do this so I can grab that. Oh, I can lose a unit and gain influence and money. Let's gain the influence, so I can immediately do this, befriend the independent. Then I also have grabbed mysticism. And then what I'm going to do is go over here and complete the Mayan civics. And awesome, +1 culture on quarters in settlements with an altar. Is there anything better than that? Yeah, we're going to be the third one to get a pantheon, looks like. I mean, if I'm going for culture, then this would be even better because it's everything else and then the +1 culture. Oh, on the altar straight up. This is gives you more culture because it's on the quarters. If there's an altar. So let's go with that. Go this way. I need to meet 2 more people to complete the journal entry here. Also, I forgot to completely forgot to go into here to track this, and why not track Silk Roads as well? Science or culture, we'll get the culture. How is we looking here? Yeah, we're behind in everything, which is to be expected.
He was the first to construct a wall.
Okay, also, well, let's queue up in altar. Why not in the city center? And then a monument I think would be best. Right. There's the adjacency there. What is the adjacency with our unique buildings? Quarter and wonder adjacency. So it doesn't have any adjacency to mountains. This one, if placed on vegetation, which we have a lot of, the Mayans themselves, okay. I was looking there just so I can see what is a good place. So it's fine to place the monument here. But before some of those, I need to go get a settler somehow. Go for irrigation. We're not growing nearly as much as I think I should be. And that sucks. Respond to this. Agree not to attack each other during a result of... Yeah, sure. That's fine by me. And just do a regular accept. There. Okay, we have found... Simon Bolivar.
La mano que desbarata la tiranía y guía a las naciones a su libertad.
Let's do a friendly greeting so we can see his capital. Need to find one other person. He's gonna be the aggressive one. I'm gonna need to worry about. Yeah. Okay, nice. Again, 2 narrative events. A codex, which is better than the other one because it gives me science per turn.
All are made of clay.
Accept that. Cool. Oh, right. Next turn, I think we can get a settler. So, yeah, I'm going to purchase a settler. Settle down here. For now, gain the culture per turn. And switch a couple of these things out. Toolmaking and priesthood are better than what I had previously. I just wanted to get some early culture going in the first place. I'm going to reject that. I'm not going to open my borders to Hatshepsut. I think settling right here is the best because I also get the horses. And it's fresh water. This says settling here is good, but I give up the cotton. But it does allow me to get the marble immediately. If I settled somewhere over here, if I settled here, I'd get the marble immediately. I also would get the camels as well as limestone. Limestone is protection towards all wonders. It's an empire-wide, I think. Yeah, empire resource. Whereas if I settled here, I'd gain access to both of the cotton, because that's production mainly, and also food. And then these 2 wine, which is culture. Oh. 1 pixel on the minimap was enough there. Yeah, then there's a really good spot here as well, but that's going to be for later. Not too worried about that at the moment. It's great. I'm going to settle over here. If I do one tile south, I can get the sheep as well. And not sacrifice anything, except for vicinity near Bach. I think I'm fine with where I am at, or where I'm going to be settling at now. Also, I forgot to grab you to find Isabella.
Yo soy Doña Isabel, monarca de estos
Do a friendly
reinos y
greeting.
señoríos.
And this completes this thing here. So I'm going to get the gold. And then in a couple turns I can go ahead. The story ends. And then in a couple turns I can get another settler or purchase another settler.
All alone the sky exists.
Okay,
The
so we've
face
gained
keeper.
our unique thing there. And for Isabella, who is started out as Carthage, yeah, because Simon Bolivar is Rome, I'm going to ask for open borders. She's going to accept,
The
just so I can
land is
figure things
always
out.
Stalking people.
Ooh, nice. A natural wonder, what does it give? +2 happiness on adjacent quarters, and a straight up 4 food and 2 culture. Okay, so there I'm now friends with the Moke. That's nice. And here's Arna. I feel like Moria or Ahsoka will go ahead and kill them or befriend them. So it might not be worth me trying to befriend them, despite them being culture. Okay, settle the town of Chichen Itza. Towards grassland and tundra and marine terrain. This is a what tile? Flat plains? Yeah, I think this is a grassland, this is a plains, yeah. Let's grow towards the limestone then. Next turn, I think I can purchase another settler or something like that. No. I'm trying to think of how to set this up, because these two will need to be in the same quarter to get the bonus. And if I get the bonus, then it's every time you research a technology, the settlement itself gains production equal to 5% of the tech cost. And so I'm trying to think where would the best place be, because they also gain adjacencies for nearby districts. I think we do that. Yeah, we do this district right here. That's fine by me. So we can do that and then put it up here where there's the vegetation for some extra production, but also to grow towards the Kowalin. Again, we gain straight up culture. That's just, I think, better. And we can purchase... No, I can't purchase a settler. Okay, I have to produce it. How much would it be to produce the settler? 7 turns. Okay, then it might just be better for me to go ahead and start building up Chichen Itza. Yeah, it will be. Get the granary there. And then immediately go for that, which will give it more production, as if it needs more production. But better yet, it's an empire-wide resource, so I get a little bit more production towards... Okay, I think Ahsoka just does not like me. Gives me more protection towards wonders, which I need to build wonders. Also, apparently I needed to build research code of laws, but oh well. No, that's for Silk Roads. Construct any wonder. Do I have access to wonders? I do not yet. Well, soon I will, because I'm getting irrigation, so that's going to be hanging gardens right there. Excuse me.
The essence of all beings.
Also, a settlement limit as if I needed it right now. Go for writing. And I'm going to bring one of my warriors back home. Yeah, just bring the warrior back home. Alright, grow up here. Just, yeah, do a regular accept on that. I wouldn't mind grabbing Kerma as a suzerain, because that's going to block Hatshepsut or Isabella from going down south for me. One second, I just had to look at something. Sorry. Okay. We go towards the marble. And if I go here, it is... Marble is an empire-wide resource, right. We're just generally exploring now. There's really no, like, extra things we can pick up from exploring. Although I would like to see what's over here, considering that is the closest terra incognita to my empire.
The monarchs of Xibalba requested to be slain and...
Few policies. On vegetated terrain in cities. Actually, yes. That'll give me more science than toolmaking. We'll go for that. And then it looks like Mocha became a city-state, so let's see here. What do we get? Or what will we get? +1 social policy slot, not really powerful for me at the moment. Plus 5% towards constructing wonders for every city-state you are suzerain of. That is pretty good. Also, the culture to monuments for each city-state you're suzerain of is pretty good as well. All of these are pretty decent, but I think I'm going to want to get the as much production towards constructing wonders, so we're going to grab that. We get a diplomatic attribute point because we befriended a city-state, I think, and we'll gain the influence because that's a little more important of a resource, I think, than happiness, generally speaking. The returns will have another settler. I'm going to settle down here. There's Mesa Verde, so that's going to be a science city-state. And another science city-state. So this world does not have many aggressive city-states. I say that as I find an aggressive city-state. But no, that's good. That is good. How much would it be for me to befriend you? 170 still. Okay. And... tornadoes in Chichen Itza. Repair all. That sucks. That really does suck, actually.
The spoken word conquers all thought. But the
Research
written
initiative. What is this? First codex. Culture, science, happiness. I think culture to me is a little bit more important, so I'll gain that. Build 2 libraries. Train a settler. Training a settler gives me influence. Doing 2 libraries gets me culture. Let's do the 2 libraries for now. Scientific attribute point for completing something. I think for getting writing or something like that. I don't quite know. Let's go with masonry 2 for the extra production. And get the science, first science thing. As I said, settler is going to come down here. It will be in range of both wine resources. Get some of these guys back home. I think I've already explored enough in this general area. So let's just get these guys back home then. Nice. So there's another like limestone resource, so though that might be under Mesa Verde by the time I get there. So that's going to suck. But oh well. Come on. Get to Chichen Itza. Yeah, get to settler down, then get our unique building, and then a library after that. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead also mark the Great Library here. Because that's going to be codexes, pretty much. I'm doing everything but military focus at this point. How much is it to get an altar here? 360 gold. It's quite a bit. Anjapahora, cool. Cannot befriend you because I keep on doing the things with other leaders and I need to stop doing that.
He was the first to construct.
Get a little bit of extra production. Nice. Yeah, let's gain writing 2 and then go up to currency, I think. Yeah, currency, I think is best. Have no immediate threats, save for maybe Simon Bolivar. But doesn't look like he's going to do anything against me at the moment. There's Copan. I don't think, though. And that's the issue, is I don't think he's going to do anything. Grab a farm there. Grow towards the wine here. And also pretty much close off this little bay area to myself. I just realized I can put a port here and get some ships out here as well as Copan. That would be pretty cool. Oh my god, four volcanoes in what? 5 tile radius? That's a lot. Then again, I did put it on catastrophic. I'm not doing any wonders at the moment, so we'll do culture burst. That being said, though, hanging gardens wouldn't be a terrible idea to build, but we need to get. I want to get my my unique quarter down first. Looks like he settled Milan up here. Simon Bolivar did. And my cursor is stuck on the attack cursor. Very interesting. Yeah, I think this scout is screwed. Looks like Egypt's warrior, not warrior, settler up here is also... Yeah, I got fucked. Nice. Cancel that. Can I get open borders again? I know I need to stop spending influence points, but this is for my scout survival here. Codex, please. Get the Kowlin. And grow towards the camels. And like I said, we go for currency. And then get down... Actually, yeah, get down... No, I need to save up for altar here. Yeah. I think saving up for the altar is a little better idea. Do you have a codex? But I don't have any room to put it in until I have a library. Fortunately, I still can't purchase a settler. Should I build a library in the capital, or should I... Altar is actually... Yeah, altar would be a far better idea. I could put it here and then use that to grow into the camels. But I think I put it here. Yeah. Altar is a far better idea. Keep on growing towards the wine. And you go over here and heal as soon as you can. As long as... I was about to say, as long as this warrior doesn't ruin your day. But looks like he will. So just move away from there. And it looks like I'll get access to my wonder right here. So that's good. Yeah. Oh my god, there's so many hostile warriors over by Isabella. That's insane. And Isabella has, looks like 5 towns. She's expanding quite a bit. But I think that's just Isabella right there, being a huge expansionist empire. I want to befriend you. Looks like I'm the only one doing it, so that's good. Milestone in the Silk Roads. Okay. Economic or a science attribute point? Let's go with science. And I think we focus on building production buildings in the capital. Or improvements, rather. Yeah. Now that we've gotten the resources nearby, I think we should do that. And so I'm seeing a couple 3 production tiles. Let's go ahead and do those. I'm not going to gain Mastery 2 there. I'm going to just go for Code of Laws instead. And plus 15% towards constructing buildings. Not science buildings, just buildings. And have these guys build fortifications. In Bach, yeah, I want you to queue up our unique building here to gain access to, to gain access to our unique quarter. Then after that, do a library. Libraries gain adjacency from resources and wonders. And I have a feeling the wonders are going to be placed here, so let's put the library there. Heal you up in the one tile that isn't owned by Spain. That's probably going to be a bad idea. Interestingly enough, Isabella and Simon Bolivar, like me, the two most expansionist people I know. So that's really interesting. Hanging gardens have been built. Yeah, that's... It would have been nice to grab that, but I needed to focus on other things. Alright, grab the wine. That's empire-wide resource, so that's 2 happiness in the capital and plus 10 culture when in celebration. So no matter what I do, if I do the wonder construction in the next celebration, I still get the culture, which is really nice. Try going up this way, now that you're healed.
When I was young, I thought that money was the most.
Get the camels, that's going to be really nice. Go for currency 2 and put the camels in the capital. I can put a focus on you. I'm not going to do that yet. Not yet.
Do nothing which is of no use.
There's discipline. Yeah, we already have a lot of science. And that's because I think we're building basically around the idea of the altar. Karma likes me now, and that gives me a little bit of extra money. That's good. And no one else is... Yeah, no one else has been supporting you. That's nice. Anjapahora, again, will be really nice to grab as a Caesarean. We've got a new settler. Yeah, up here is the best place. Gets some good new resources.
When I was young...
Getting a free codex. Engineering would get me access to the amphitheater. Let's go for that then. Unfortunately, yeah, just he does not like me. Let's go for construction. And plus 2 culture on the palace. Sure. After that, I want to build you. Tropical terrain in the settlements. Science and happiness on tropical terrain. Yeah. Has the most effect here, it looks like. So we will build it. Yeah, because it's a mountain right there. We'll build it there. In fact, I will... Oops. There's a flooding there. I will purchase... Actually, I said I would purchase... I was going to do a library, but Breakyard wouldn't be too bad of an idea to get a little bit more production in this city. What's right here? Saw pit. Yeah, let's just add it with the saw pit. Yeah, that's probably the best idea to do. Ah, there's the war. Okay, continue. I'm probably just going to levy the city-state's military rather than building my own. Did that work? Let's also use our things to bolster your military. I have no idea if that worked, by the way. Get a galleon Bach. Okay. I don't know if that worked. Oh yeah, we did. Actually, that's quite useless to me. I did it on the other side. Shit. All right, get him loaded up on the leader. Get the military down. And yeah, we did levy 1 unit. No, I wanted a library first. You idiots! Grab the culture to get Code of Laws. Nicely done. Now, I think we go for citizenship for the palace here. And then settle a town here, Wakakabnal. +1 production, and this is going to be just straight up +4 gold, and that's going to be... Okay, we go for the llamas first. And put it in the capital for most amounts. I can actually form an alliance with Isabella. Let's do that. And hopefully she'll come to my aid. Let's use the galley to explore this little lake here. Why not? Okay, I want to grow towards the cotton. And now I'm friends with you. I can have access to lapis lazuli, which gives +4 production and 5% gold. That's nice. Not really interested in that. +5 for a trader range for every city-state you're Suzerain of. Not really interested in that. Gold buildings receive +1 gold for every city-state you're Suzerain of. Again, not interested in that. And Emporium. +2 gold. And +2 gold in cities so they have at least 1 resource assigned to them. Yeah, let's get the gemstones. Now we have access to the Shawnee. Nice. Let's go this way. And we also have access to a merchant. Let's go trade with Rome. His units are upgraded. But I'm about to get upgrades to my... I'm about to get upgrades myself. So fall back for a moment. And get these upgrades going. Yeah, just fall back. Did Isabella join the war? Yes, she did. Not that I don't think it will help. I really don't think it will. I might lose my free galley. Oh, well. What can you do? Place you there so we can get the most amount of effectiveness out of you. And you build fortifications on the town. Actually, this is gonna suck because this staying on this tile is gonna suck. It's these 3 tiles. Because if he has control over this tile, then yeah, move back. That's not a good place to be. Upgrade you, and then I'm gonna start getting my unique archers. Use my influence to levy a warrior, additional warrior. Switch you guys out because you're not the damaged one, and set up that trade route. What do you have? Okay, a wonder that I don't care about. Place you and get a milestone towards the Silk Road. Kaolin can go back there. Cotton can go into the capital for more production. Unfortunately, everywhere else has to be cities for the other resources. Yeah, let's ally Simon Bolivar and let's see if he actually joins that war. Did he join the war? He did. I don't see it doing anything actually, but it's funny that that Ahsoka declared the war and then I just get friends suddenly. Okay, go start attacking. It'll get me some amount of XP for the general. And yeah, I'm not going to focus on any specialists at the moment. I'm focusing only on production. In the capital. Improve trade relations. Okay, I see you actually moved away from your strong position. That's a really interesting idea. Go ahead and do fortifications here. Actually, hold on. What does the rupee give? Plus, just straight up plus 4 gold. Okay. It doesn't matter where that's put. It really doesn't. I lost a unit. I guess that's fine by me. Okay, I'm going to move a unit out here and then purchase a Hulche here. And fortify them. Unfortunately, it does take time to fortify, but it should be good if they survive, which they should be able to. City under siege, fine by me. Good thing though, my city state here is to help. So what I can do, killed that unit. Gives you a promotion, our fearless leader here. And what I'm going to do is actually get the assault. Even though we're in defense, I think it's a better idea. Although maybe doing that was a bad idea. Definitely doing that was a bad idea.
My light is great.
And there's a wonder built.
I am the path,
Mundo
the foothold
Perdido.
of the people, because my eyes are of metal, while my teeth glitter with jewels.
Amazing. Yeah, and here, I mean, you've got actually quite a bit of woodcutters. That surprises me. But maybe growing towards the sheep wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Alright, cool. What does this wonder give? Trade routes cannot be plundered. All tiles... Oh, I remember building that in the last game. I'm not doing much in the way of stuff. So get a market going. And put it right here. Switch you guys out because you're damaged. I can kill this unit. And then let's go ahead and attack the archer. Yeah, we're completely fine. Nothing to worry about here. Weaken you. Kill you. And heal up these guys. Yeah, get these guys to build fortifications. Even though I think I just told them to heal. Whoops.
Close to the western summit.
Oh, Mount
there is the
Kilimanjaro.
dried and
Which gives... It's a volcano tile. Right. +2 production and 4 happiness. And it's a volcano. Interesting. Also, I do have these codexes I do need to place. Which gives me the milestone in Silk Roads to complete. Nicely done. Yeah, have 10 codexes in your empire to complete the thing here. Unfortunately, it's culture is actually the hardest, I think, for me because it's 7 wonders. Because I'm needing to build. Yeah, I'm needing to build stuff for my cities. Yeah, I'm needing to build stuff for my cities, as well as building wonders. But if I focus on building wonders, then that should be fine, right? Yeah, the attack has been repelled.
After the assembly gathered, the elders gave their
To no one's
perfection.
surprise. After that, build the amphitheater here. And then grain. Yeah, all these give science and culture, interestingly enough. Blacksmith. We'll see after that. We'll see after that. Fortunately, a lot of my money has been going into building up or purchasing militaries instead of building up my empire. Quite unfortunate. The stupa. +1 culture for every 5 excess happiness in this settlement. And then the bell diplomatic endeavor costs are called, and that agreement gain grants food for both leaders' capitals. +1 diplomatic attribute point. I think we go for Colosseum. Actually, yeah, Colosseum. Then complete up my civics. Culture on fishing boats. Let's research mathematics. Then put in another, that's the Ming, another thing of incense into the capital, giving me another 10% of science. +2 combat strength with infantry units. Heal up because he will no doubt be back. Might as well actually just save up to convert Chichen Itza into a city. Thinking about it, because yeah, because if I do that, then I think it would just be better. Kopan will always stay a town, I think, but Chichen Itza being a city is a better idea. It does have a lot of construction potential. I do want to put another cotton in there, but yeah, we do another cotton. Try to max out the production in the capital as much as possible, since I'm going to be putting as many wonders there for the cultural, not achievement, journal path, victory path. All right, here comes another invasion. Switch these guys out. And target there with my ranged, because they're weaker on the sea. And stay in that fortified position. And make them contest that landing there while I'm building fortifications. Yeah. Okay, that affects me not at all. Also, I do need to swing this in my favor, by the way. I do have a -1 here. So I get it down to 0 at least. That's good. Keep on healing. If need be, I can fall back and allow the city-state's ship to bombard the unit for me. That's worked out in the past. Okay, good. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. He suicided his unit on top of my spearmen. Yes. Give me a white piece, because you just made the dumbest mistake ever. That's awesome. When do these levied units have time to... How much longer do I have them for? Because I levied them from a city-state. Damn it, someone built that wonder before I did. Oh well. Wasn't really wanting it, but wasn't wanting it for its buffs, but rather just to have another wonder, really. Socom, thank you for the follow. Yeah, convert you to a city. Maybe it would have been better to... Yeah, I needed a library first, but it would have probably been better to put more into this town before making it into a city, but I don't care. Hello. Okay, yeah, that's because it's a library, you get science for every resource adjacent. So this is why that's 5. Yeah, we can build it there. Perfect. So now that Chichen Itza is a city, I can put this in here to get 0.1 culture. How you doing? I'm doing fine, and I hope you're doing fine as well. Why not give it some extra food? Why not? Another volcanic eruption.
Interested in who we imagine ourselves.
That, again, doesn't affect me at all. That's good. A bonus resource for food. With fish. Grab that. 15. The wonder production, of course. Oratory. Definitely go for the oratory. What does Oracle give again? When gaining rewards from a narrative event, gain additional 10 culture per age. Why is that? Where are you wanting to build it next to a volcano? You can see from which country I'm seeing you. Wait a second. Hold on. My guy. My guy. Why don't you just say you know me? Fucking Antonio. Hey, man. You don't nick. You don't my. What? You don't mind Nick, bro. What does that mean? Bro, what does that mean? Where the fuck did you come from? La Venta, where the fuck are... You came all the way down here? Huh? It's coming out of fucking Narnia, I guess. Sorry, eat a word. I mean, you don't know my nickname. No, I remember because we were friends on Discord and Steam, and I had to look on Discord what your Discord name was because it looked familiar to me. Where the fuck is La Venta going? They're just walking past a city. Okay. Whatever. Let's see here. Looks complicated. Not as much as you would think. You're sick. Oh, no. Too bad. I hope, actually do hope everything's going well with you. Despite that. With my money, I do want to get a granary going here. Put that on top of that tile. So I can get another thing of cotton here. To give me a little bit more production. And I will go ahead and put that in Chichen Itza. Everything's good, just my throat hurts. Okay, good. Just a normal cold. Just don't look it up on Google, otherwise it'll say you have a day to live. What do we have here? Just flat culture, nice. How many codexes do I have? 4. 4 codexes. Need 6 more for that. I need 6 more wonders, which is a lot. Okay, and we're starting work on our unique district. Why are you just going after the capital?
There is geometry
What the fuck?
in the humming of the string.
Pyramid of the Sun, I'll obviously have to go for that. Repair the mine. I feel like purchasing the academy once I get the money because I'm working on fucking wonders in this city. And build that there. Again, I'm focusing only on production in this city, so I'm not going to put any specialists here for now. Put that there and start growing towards that wine again. Can grab mathematics 2 for another 2 codexes. Yes, please. Okay, continue killing yourself onto my city, please. Get a couple guys out here. So I can murder this random ass spearman who decided to just go straight for my capital. And you just oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with the AI here? Fucking suicide itself into me. Again. That's so weird. Get the farm down. Okay, sure, get a brickyard down. Destroy that. Just so I can put in a fishing boat so I can get a plantation here by the wine. And then just stay in the city. Does not frickin' matter. Then put that there so I can get my unique district. Also, I wanted to befriend Entrepreneur, but I had to spend my influence on not dying. Oh my god, that's a lot of jade. I love having to do that. When the AI just throws a wrench in your plans. What the fu- Oh, Isabella's finally coming down to go fight Ahsoka because of me. That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna have to retreat from there. Also, why do you have a settler coming down there, Chepsit? Why? Wonders of the world, there we go. Because we've built the oracle.
I understand the speech of the dumb and hear the voiceless.
Nice.
All the world's a stage.
I do need a settler. 3 turns for a settler. I do not know where Hatshepsut plans to settle. Because I do kind of want to settle down here or over here. Maybe over here for the silk. Silk is good. Befriend you. I think over here would be too close to Simon Bolivar. Yeah, right here would probably be best. Ooh, four production tile right there. Nice. You know what? We'll allow the AI to kill itself onto me. If it chooses to do so. Because I'm getting 20 health there. You decided not to move. Why? Why? That was so dumb of you. Just leave. Okay, we got a settler down again. Or built. Need to... Where are you? Where's the settler? Zero turns.
There is geometry.
Weird. Get a third codex, because I need a third codex. That was weird. The settler took an extra turn, I guess. Not settling there. If anything, I'd settle like up here as a town to get the additional rice and the tin. But I want to settle over here for the silk and for more marble. Fortunately, Mesa Verde is yeah, Mesa Verde is being in the way. But I was planning on settling here anyway, so I guess it works out. Okay, we've gained that. Yeah, go for engineering too. I do want to see what's going on here. Nothing too interesting. I'm going to get rid of that scout. Not really useful to me right now.
It is 12 ahau, 8 pash.
Plus 2 science on happiness buildings. Get rid of tool making in favor for that. And then get rid of that in favor for that. For the +1 culture and all that stuff. Go back to these civics. The Landa would be great to get. Yeah. Would be absolutely great to get. Get an academy in here. This is basically going to be my science district in this city. Because there's already the library here. So let's go ahead and get the academy. Monument would also be nice in the city center. And then an amphitheater. No. I think let's just get some basic stuff in here as well. So maybe a saw pit. Yeah. Meanwhile, in Kopan, I'll just get the fishing key. Or a saw pit. Saw pit. And yeah, I'm really ahead in science on everyone and about... Yeah, I'm on par with everyone in culture. That's really good. Need to get it, save up for an altar in Kopan. How am I ranking here against everyone else? I am doing slightly better than everyone else. Fair enough. Yeah, go and grab that. Sure. And I'm not gonna specialize Wapka, not yet. Not yet. And then we can settle the town of Kalakmul. Amazing. Grow towards the limestone. Unfortunately, there is a hostile ranged unit here from Mesa Verde. Okay, I'm gonna have to go kill Mesa Verde, which is fine by me.
Perfection is achieved, not when...
+1 culture on cultural buildings. That's gonna be good. Go up just to military training for now. Holy shit, this town is under siege. Mesa Verde did not like that. That is insane. What do we get here? I think we get drama and poetry. Or food and towns is also pretty good. Food and towns. Get my towns growing. And then in here, I'm gonna have to quickly get a hulche. Just so the city doesn't fall. Oh my fucking god, someone built the Pyramid of the Sun. I think I was one turn away from it as well. For the love of God. Get an academy here for a single turn. Blacksmith, because the library already has a monument with it. Fair enough. And I can't build any more things there. Wonders. Just great. Just fucking great. I am pissed with that. And now that we have arrived with our military, we're here to save the day.
Even a great carpenter.
Yeah, go ahead and kill these units here. A call to war against Hatshepsut. Yeah, support Isabella. Open war details. I can't support myself. +1 spearman would be great. I could probably take this city if I really, really wanted to. A villa. And that's going to give me a lot of good stuff there. Interesting. But I do want the Colosseum more. Place it right there. And move you over here so I can get the most amount of experience from you. Another volcanic eruption. Damn. And yeah, we just get fishing boats, I guess. And with my ranged units, start targeting the ships. Kill you. And start healing you guys. Hmm. A ballista would be nice, but I do want to save up for that altar. So I was thinking of doing something. Oh, I needed to check here. Yeah, because I have codexes I need to... There we go. Milestone complete for... Great Library. Yeah, I had 3 codexes I needed to slot for before ending the turn. Close to finishing this. I'm being cucked here. I haven't really focused on the... Yeah, I haven't really focused on... What's it called? The economic portion. Don't really need you. So I'm just going to delete that unit so I don't have to pay the maintenance on it. Fucking ships being annoying as hell. Come on. And then we need to get this guy down here. How much was the altar? 360. Of course it is expensive. Of course. Again, get production. And then we start the crisis. Because of course we do. Let's go ahead and start getting fishing boats around the place. Move you up just so I can start murdering these ships. Okay, which one was this? I didn't pay attention to which crisis this was. Let's go with... none of these are good. You did not found, so I haven't taken any settlements, so that doesn't affect me. More than 9 tiles away from your palace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So only one settlement will receive unhappiness. It's the one I just founded. It already has -1 happiness. I'm fine with losing the influence then. Then suppress local traditions, because that affects me not at all.
God with such splendid irony.
I do want to build Lolanda.
Brave, never
I really do want to build Lolanda. I have 2 trade routes. I guess that's fine. Let's go with the combat strength for ranged units here. Then civics. Scholars is really good. I guess we can try to grab that, but actually no. I don't have any specialists, so that's kind of useless to me. I guess go for Colossus. I guess. Okay, good. That wasn't Colosseum. I'm going to build Colosseum
While
next turn.
stands the Colosseum, Rome shall stand. When falls the Colosseum, Rome shall fall. And when
Okay.
Rome falls, with it shall fall the world.
There's the Colosseum. I want to check Also, I've got you now as a friend. Freeholders. Arena Villa. Nalanda. Get Nalanda, I guess. Right here. So it'll affect the most amount of... It actually didn't matter which one of these two tiles I put it in. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 wonders. Going to need to get 3 more. You didn't know you could see that someone else was streaming from Discord until today. That's if they have that turned on, and I keep it on. Basic advertisement. I could just take the next 3 wonders, really. Because I think most of them are already built. Yeah, build the arena down there. There goes that ship. And there's the milestone for the Great Library. I basically completed the Great Library, and that gave me an achievement. Not that I was going for that, but there it is. Now let's get Bronze Working 2. Switch you guys out for a better position. Unfortunately, I couldn't move in a better strategic position. Get the horses.
He heard these horrors and his...
And then grow towards the, what is that called? Silk. Do I need navigation? That's already been built. Yeah, most of the wonders have already been built. I could just pop up over here, take that sound just to get wonders. I could just do that. Now, actually, Mesa Verde left itself wide open for attack. Don't you love it when that happens? When your enemies just allow themselves to be killed? Unless they just random... Okay, it's a ship. That's fine by me. Because I can just do this, and I disperse. It does give me some science, which I don't actually need. Actually a migrant for me, personally. And then... Ooh. Don't think I need the culture anymore, but in Kopan I just realized I can build the altar to the city center. I have unlocked Bulgaria, apparently. And then just get a merchant. Because I have that thing to get more merchants, or more trade routes. There we go. Destroyed one ship. Oh my god. I need to bring my navy over. There's Wonders of the World completed.
Ease, forsake learning.
Not completed,
If
but
you
advanced.
desire learning, forsake ease.
Okay, that's an Alanda built. Now, I don't think there's really any more wonders I can get. I don't think there is. Grab that. There isn't. Okay, just grab the arena then. Put it right here between the two wonders. And then put the villa there as well. -6 happiness in all cities. Let's go ahead and grab that. That's better, I think. Move everyone back a little bit just so they don't get hurt by the huge-ass boat. Very technical term here. Let's go for Patalipatora. And then we can resettle you here. Putting in, sure, a log cutter right there. Yeah, just have a ton of codexes now, giving me a ton of good science. Okay, Egypt apparently is over here for whatever fucking reason.
Skill is handed down.
Has anyone built Colossus? I think people have. Yeah, built by another player. Actually, just go for Angkor Wat. See what happens. I don't think it's been built. The fuck? Oh shit. No! Okay. Okay, Egypt. You're gonna die. You took my friend. You're gonna die for that. Okay. Everyone gather up. We have someone to avenge. Go into your purchase ballista.
Iron made this promise.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that. Yeah, get an amphitheater going there. This is the entertainment district. I love that. And then a blacksmith. Then we'll talk later. Go and do that trade, which completes this for me. +1 cultural attribute point. It gives me a little bit more resources. Fortunately, I don't have any camels, so I can't complete the Silk Road legacy here. Quite unfortunate. Let's grab that. And then get the archers over here. Or rather, the ranged units. Yeah, I'm not going to really go for Minefa because I don't have any units to spare to send over there. Go for the wonder production, even though I don't think we're going to be doing any more wonders. 50% construction towards science buildings, sure. That sounds useful. Pop these guys out, or at least one of these guys out, just to kill that Medjay. And then move forward. Might as well build a... I mean, that's a lot. Should I get a settler down? Yeah, get another settler going. Because why not? Put him... you built some... Oh, that's a good city spot. It's a very defendable city spot. Shame. I'll place him down like right here and put it... and make that... or keep that as a town. Yeah. It's probably what I'll do. And then start taking Moke back. Unfortunately, I know that for city-states I cannot liberate them. I have to conquer them. It is quite unfortunate. And I do not know what that sound was. Build me a merchant, I guess. What was that sound? Oh, for the love of God. Who is this? Mesa Verde again? Why? How? Fuck you. Skip your guys' turns. Yeah, I'll go right there and just be a chill town. Just fucking random ass boat that was somewhere. Milestone complete for that. Milestone complete for that. Unfortunately, I cannot liberate Moke. So sad. The Spanish just absolutely devastated this area. Wow. Not the Spanish, the Egyptians. Go up there and kill that settler. Doesn't have a right to settle down here. The Egyptians don't have a right to exist. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, people are unhappy, so they're just destroying shit over here. Fair enough. Gather all of these guys. It'll take a couple turns to gather everyone in that army, but oh well. Building me another ballista. Yes, get a camel. And settle the town of Uxmal. Gain access to Chola. Nice.
The unexamined life.
Okay, we can build Angkor Wat. Put it right here. Already built. Already built. Yeah, all the earlier ones would have already been built. Scholars is quite useless to me. Let's do drama and poetry. Gather all of you and go over here. Repair all. Fortunately, I have to keep spending money because Chokmul is very unhappy because of the age ending. Get unhappiness in the capital. The capital can take it. I feel like I can take this town over here. Yeah, Wakabnal is also
Those who
unhappy.
delight to attack.
Repair all. You're close to being unhappy, but I think you're fine. Yeah, build an ancient wall, actually. That's a good idea. Go for future tech once again. And then put production on that city. And might as well just slot these. This city actually will suck to take because it's so surrounded by defensive areas. But looks like Egypt is making a counterattack without knowing, of course. There's no way for them to know that I'm coming. But
all beings who are plunged into the
there's
ocean
Encore
of
Watts.
existence, may I draw them out by virtue of this good work.
Nice, nice. Yeah, go for these science tiles, I guess. Why not? Let's go ahead and attack that ship. Or those guys over there. Because they are weakened from being in the sea. Again, put in some walls here. Make sure these cities are quite defended. Move up here to make sure they are... Yeah, we'll boost your... yeah, boost your military and promote growth in that city-state. Fortunately, their entire military here is just the navy. Okay, wild card point. Hmm. 10% towards constructing wonders, even though it's not going to be useful for me this time. It will be useful for me in the future. Sure, do that. I have no idea what I'm going to do with Mocha anyway. Ahsoka declares on me. Ahsoka declares war on me. Damn.
जेकरा पर ना चले के हम शपथ ले ली है।
Continue.
An army is a miniature of the...
Add support for myself? Okay, good. So I'm getting a +2 combat strength when fighting either Hatshepsut or Ahsoka. Good to see. Unfortunately, I cannot land here. That freaking sucks. I mean, I could just try... Okay, no, she's got a strong military presence here. I would just have to fight back around Enter Pahora. Then there's the Normans. And make a trade here. Put a camel in there, which allows me to put more resources in the capital. There's also going to be happiness there, though other places need the happiness more. Actually, that is a good point. Keep the Kowloon unassigned, because unassigned they produce golden happiness, which is a little bit better than not being assigned. Llamas can go down here. Yeah, oh my... Why is your military over here? Did you join that war? Yes, you did. Okay, that's worrying. But hopefully he won't be able to take Moke by the end of the era. Actually, at least I'm going to rely on that. At least I'll rely on that. Build me an ancient walls. And yeah, fish as well. They are better for happiness if left unassigned. Yeah, the Ballistae up here died. Figured that would happen. Chalkmool is again just mad. Yeah. I'm going to put the silk here to get a little bit more culture. You're going to regret that, Egypt. You are going to regret that. Since the Mocha are extremely unhappy, they've risen in a revolt against us. So, yeah, we'll just get war support. Just immediately dies. Nice. Continue grabbing ancient walls. Being attacked on all sides, I'm fine. I'm not too worried about what's going on here. No! You're not winning this war. What is wrong with you? There's a celebration as well. Gain the poison ability, plus 3 combat strength when against wounded units. Let's go for that then. Can I attack that? Yes, I can, killing it. Heal you. And move you up. Volcanic eruption doesn't seem to have destroyed anything. Except maybe a woodcutter, but that's fine. Who will carry on our legacy? I have no idea again what I'm gonna do with Moke. There's just there. Go here and fire upon them. Oh god, that nearly fell. But next turn should be the turn, yeah? No. And I'm gonna have to real quickly purchase a Hurche here. So it doesn't fall next turn. Because that would suck if it fell. I don't know why you decided to land there. I really don't know why. No, that's why. Well, no, because I have something here. There we go. Give me this. Oh, you would actually do it. Dang. I didn't know it would be that easy. Nicked a city right before it and the age ended. I love that. It doesn't really matter what I do next turn. Can I please hit next turn? Okay, I mean I do have a couple units that need. Okay, I'm gonna save the game and then reload it. Because that was weird. I just couldn't hit next turn.
The people lay these stones as a pathway to the heavens. Come, ka'uhul ahau, and assume the world's throne.
So yeah, this was actually probably the best start I've had to a game. I'm getting better at the game. Because I'm on. Next game I could even just go on max difficulty. Which honestly, this is probably the easiest Civ game. The hardest is probably Civ 5. But yeah, no. I just liked how, like, the last possible turn, we just nicked a city. That is awesome.
The Maya enshrined their knowledge not to hoard it, but to show how close they came to the divine.
There we go. as the Ancient Era, as the Maya, and as Jose Rizal. Legacy option for the next age. The Great Library Golden Age. Yeah, so we got a lot of good stuff from the legacies. We had the most amount by far with 3. Unfortunately, we couldn't get max out the cultural one. There were like a couple wonders that we just could not get, which sucks. But overall, really good showing for what we did. No rewards unlocked. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next stage. So, we unlocked actually quite a bit of civs. Definitely not doing any of these 4. I really want to play as the Shawnee. I don't know why, but just the idea of the Shawnee sounds awesome. Anything to do with like the American natives just sounds cool. But Hawaii also sounds cool, and it's the most recommended from the game. It's cultural. Based, so it would go best with Jose Rizal, which is cultural, and we're going for a cultural victory. So we will go with Hawaii. Gain plus. I think that's with. Actually, no. Gain 25 culture each time a settlement expands to a marine tile, terrain. Plus 1 happiness on fishing boats, and plus 30% production towards constructing Hale'okewa. We get a unique unit. Combat strength against infantry and cavalry units. Receive culture from defeating enemy units. Then we gain a unique missionary. Has an action to heal adjacent units. And receives 25 gold when you convert a settlement. Plus 3 food and 2 production in adjacent farms receive plus 1 culture. So this is something you build in the city, an improvement. Does not remove warehouse bonuses on a tile. Must be placed on an existing improvement or grassland or tropical. Okay, so this will be interesting because only one town. No, I have a city and a town that does not have any amounts of
the oceans
coastal.
Whisper of a new power rising with the tide. The masters of waves will take a name forever remembered. Hawai'i.
Again, it would have been really awesome if they had the narrator do these 2 paragraphs as well. It would have been great. Lo'ikalo. I don't know any Hawaiian, by the way. I really don't. Okay. Yeah, Usmal and Webkanal will be best, and Kopan will be best for what we have. But let's go ahead and start the exploration age. Okay, let's go ahead and see what will become our new capital. We can either change it to Chichen Itza or to Kopan. Interesting choices. Interesting choices indeed. I think I feel like changing it to view map. I feel like changing it to Kopan might be better. No, Chichen Itza's already like established itself pretty much. So do it to Chichen Itza. You're going to immediately start with +2 settlement limit, which is quite powerful. We're going to go. I'm going to go with expansionist attribute point, I think. That will use up a. I'll come back to this because if I do this, it will use up a wild card, and I don't know if I want to use a wild card on that. Wonders you control get +1 culture and +1 happiness. +1 culture for every excess happiness in settlements you founded. Both of these are really powerful. Let's view map again. If we do 1 cultural attribute point, I think it would be better to grab. So I'm not going diplomatic. So I think it'd be better to grab one of these two instead. I think inwards perfection is the best one. I'm gonna go here. There's 2 economic points I can use, plus 5 gold for every trader out in antiquity. I only had like 3, so I mean that's 15 gold. Oh, plus 10. Okay. Economic attribute point. I'm gonna probably. It sucks because Master Caravaneer just is not powerful for me. It just that just sucks. That I'm gonna have to waste a point like that. Oh well. So academies become Golden Age academies. They retain their base yields and adjacency bonuses effects into the next age. Yeah, that's powerful. Also want to check. Yeah, I'm also I'm pretty well into scientific attributes. So going here. Yeah, grab this. These 2. That's good. That means that leaves me with 2 settlement limit with fealty. That's good. I like that. Despite me wasting 1 point. Oh, I can do that twice? I did not know I could do that twice. Confirm legacies. Oh, I did not know I could do that twice. Interesting. Before I start on all this, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Need to do that real quickly. So, start with this, and then for every tech and civic master you've completed, or with gold trader routes, we'll go with these completed civics. Expansionists start on the settlers, and then scientific over here. Actually, doing the tech masteries here will do well, match well with that. So let's go for the 25% science towards Researching tech masteries. Start work then. Looks like we start with some flax. That's great. Some gypsum over here. Does change out some resources, which is what I'm looking for right here. Start off with a stonecutter. Be overbuilding on the altar, that's fine. Then looking at the text, we'll start with cartography, so we can go ahead and enter the deep ocean. And then go straight towards shipbuilding. Here, and we research piety. Hawaiian civics I do not know, so we can do the mana, plus 2 culture for every storm, flood, or volcanic eruption provided fertility this age. That's pretty nice. Then mana 2 is production towards construction cultural buildings. When you defeat an enemy unit with a leoma, or unique unit, leoma no, gain culture to equal to its 25% defeated unit strength. Okay, and then Ohana will give access to our unique thing. Then the mastery for it will give plus 2 culture on the Lo'i Kalau improvements. This is very bad pronunciations. Plus 2 relics. That's really nice. Yeah. Right, so looking in here, we want to get this done. Doing science here will also be really nice, as well as treasure fleets. Plan on doing quite a bit of colonization. And we'll start off with this science. Completely. We start off quite ahead of everyone on science and on par in culture. Let's take a look here at what we can put in for our resources. I will concentrate as many resources onto the capital as I can. Bach is a city. That's it. I think Kopan would be a decent city here. I do think it will be. We're built there. And you can just chill there. This is our unique unit. They look cool as hell. Chill there. Though Klakmul has a better opportunity to be a city, because yeah, they do, but it's gonna be so expensive to convert it into a city. Yeah, it looks like this will be trapped here, so looks like you'll be a better city. Get a granary in your whatever. Yeah. I say we build Chakmul into a city instead of Kopan. It's actually more unfortunate that Chakmul wasn't one of the things you can put in this in as a city. And there's an independent power here which I would love to become the suzerain of. Okay, we're gonna go for theocracy. This is going to put a protection on our missionaries and give us flat culture.
The map was a model for rather than a model
And we
of.
might, unfortunately... Yeah, we're gonna unfortunately be late to the exploration game. It is quite unfortunate. Doing this overbuilds on the blacksmith. Nah, get food in here in the form of a wharf. Narrative choice. Explore the world. Gets straight up culture and +2 culture on happiness buildings. You also get a straight up wharf as well. Okay, so Simon Bolivar did the Normans. Can I get access through your land? I can. So we have Chola, Songhai, Spain, and Normans. So that's quite normal. And then myself as Hawaii. Excuse me. Yeah, all of that is quite normal. Yeah, that's what I figured. I think there may be a chance to go into the greater world right here, but I just don't see it. I really don't. 340 to befriend you. Get a bazaar going. Sure, right there. Makes sense. I'm gonna get food in these towns so they can grow. And then put production in Bach. Can I actually ally Isabella? I can. What about you? I don't have enough to ally Simon Bolivar. Yeah, no, I don't like how I have to rely on either Ahsoka or Simon Bolivar
Beyond the world.
to explore and to expand. And to also improve my empire or defend my empire. Right. I just do not like that. Be overbuilding on the monument. That's fine by me. Just get science building down.
I take refuge in the...
There's a temple. I'll actually purchase the temple here. Two production. Let's do the 2 production on the Colosseum. Get to economics. And then we are actually the first to found a faith. That's insane. I don't think I've ever done that before. So let's go with Shinto, I guess. Doesn't really matter. So we actually get access to the better beliefs. +2 relics for the first time converting another civilization's capital. +1 relic for the first time converting another civilization's settlement with a temple or altar. Yeah, I think I quite like reliquaries. And then +8 culture, gold, and science for every tile that has a natural wonder in other civilization settlements following your religion. This is for every regular wonder following your religion. For every foreign settlement following your religion, for culture, that is. Yeah, let's do that. Have 3 relics, and then we get production towards wonders. Sure. How much is it to convert you? 800. Okay, I think I can start befriending you, which I will. And then build an observatory over the top of the blacksmith. And you want to do that because, yeah, it gives the best amount of adjacencies. Sure. It's also where the academy is, so just putting it by the academy just feels right, I guess. It's 1 production. Let's go ahead and put the production here, I guess. And then get me a temple. On the villa. I love how it's the perfect, like, square rectangle on the minimap. That's awesome. Actually, it is kind of like a perfect square. Holy shit. Like the land is, not my explored part.
About shapes and figures.
Like, what the fuck? That's weird. Way too weird. Doing this, I overbuild on the blacksmith. Fair enough. Let's do that. $800. I need to wait another, like, 2 turns-ish. Something like that. Build me a temple. It's on the bazaar. Temple would be on the monument, and that's fine by me.
Wealth circulates like blood.
Yeah, Ahsoka just will not like me. There's no way around that. Absolutely none. Let's start researching my civics, I guess, is how you can say it. Sikhism has been founded. So your granary now is kind of worth it. Don't want to build over the library there. Because it does give some production, right? Let's place the granary right there. Because I don't have to build over anything. Okay, convert you to a city. And then start getting you stuff you need. Stonecutter. Brickyard. Then start getting stuff like the observatory. And I do want to purchase something in here, but I don't have enough money. You need the grist mill. Okay, Simon Bolivar loves me. Let's get an alliance back with him. Cultural exchange, why not? Oh, come on, you had to be damaged. I don't think that's gonna make it. It's definitely not. Think I need a fishing key here. So a fishing key you shall get. And you desperately need production. Okay, good. We're now pretty much friends with you. Good, good. Could upgrade the fishing key. And immediately we are at war. Ah, this is fun.
जेकरा पर ना चले के हम शपथ ले ली है बाकी हमनी यहाँ ही आई
Start adding support to myself. So it looks like Hatshepsut and Soka declared
The king established all his knights,
with each other,
gave them land.
which is quite interesting. Yeah, in the capital. Should probably start building my unique stuff units. Honestly. I'm going to keep the archer here. I'm going to keep the archer here. Because I can reinforce army. Forget I can do that. But yeah, I'm going to keep them there to defend the cities. Isabella should have joined, right? Yes. So has Simon Bolivar, considering our alliance is still intact. Yes. Get the boost of culture, and then combat strength against wounded units, sure. We'll be overbuilding the amphitheater here, but 11 production is really nice. Again, this unit, or no, it's not this unit, but the other unit. This one. Yeah, culture from defeating enemy units. Really, only a plantation was destroyed there. That's very interesting. Cannot support myself yet. Oh, and you, yeah, you can be upgraded. Start just finishing your line out so I can increase your range. Damn, I would just love to use my money to build everything up, but Unfortunately, no. Because fuck you, that's why. Let's go ahead and repair all, use the money to repair everything. And why not? Just put in effort to make, or to spread my religion. Yeah, this guy's gonna be fucked. Definitely. Oh well. Put up, stay defenses. Stay here and put up defenses. And then right here, build me a cog. Building a stone cutter. Yeah, build me a cog after the production buildings are finished. Oh yeah, and she's attacking over here. Yeah, no, you're not going to be building any of that anytime soon. I can already tell. This is not going to be a good start. Let's get my unique units out. Heal you up. I need to go on the offense right now. I think. I might lose Wap Kanal.
Yes.
Everyone. All of the volcanoes are just erupting right now. It's insane. Is Isabella doing something? I do not know. Is Simon Bolivar doing something? I do not know. Okay, you are friend. I don't see... Yeah, let's get a social policy slot, because I don't see myself getting in suzerainty over any other city-state right now. Dang, he's really just messing with me. This was just in early war. Yeah, support myself. I have a +1 now. But damn, is this gonna be tough? Move you out just so I can purchase. Why? Can I not, just do a catapult so I can have at least something that can be good at ranged? Fucking hell. Get production. Get production. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I can't switch you guys out? That's weird. Alright, might as well just die heroic death. Go right there. And then just attack these guys to go ahead and kill them. I do gain culture from this. Oh shit, yeah, Coupon is also about to fall. That did die, but it did buy me some time. Not much. Some. There we go. There goes that archer. That is nice. And then you heal. You desperately need to heal. I would have loved to use this time to just build everything up. But no. Fuck you. That's why. I move you over to here. I don't think I have anything to worry about in that regard. Copan will be lost, and maybe Wap Canal. It just fell.
Nana Ikekumu.
I've just met Ben Franklin.
Greetings. I am Benjamin Franklin, doctor, scientist, writer, and full of advice, whether you will listen or not.
I will do a neutral greeting, even though I want to know where he is, because I need to support myself in these endeavors. 50 influence right now is really important. Unfortunately, I do not have the resources at the moment to retake Copan with. No, fuck you. Sure, I'll take a piece from Hatshepsut, so I don't have to focus on two fronts, but not two. You are dead to me, Ahsoka. Completely. You shouldn't have anything to take this city with. Unless if the commander can take this city, but I do not know. No, it doesn't look like it. This is just a particularly violent era. Okay, we found Napoleon, who's of Bulgaria. Let's get food on settlements. Grab that and move you in here. So, ooh, hold on, that might have been a mistake. It was a mistake. Repair all. and just get a scout there, just to protect it. Let's get a couple knights going as well. And my reinforcements got fucked over by the volcano. Don't you love it when that happens? Damn, I just wanted to go colonizing. And the game is like, nope. I might just be going down the military path at this point. Yeah. Not particularly focusing on economic or science then. Heal. Yeah, everyone just needs to heal. Move you all back so I can upgrade everything. Build a couple catapults as well. Yeah, there we go. Just move you out, and then you're good. No, it's better to do a fortification there. Yeah, we've got one turn away on shipbuilding, but I need to grab... Excuse me. Oh. Damn. Move you out of the way of the knight, so you can maybe survive. You continue exploring, I guess. Unit died. That unit did die. Yeah, I was kind of expecting him to. I was hoping he wouldn't, but not surprised he did.
If shipbuilding art were in the wood,
Okay. Yeah, we're going to need to go down the military path completely. Maybe I shouldn't have done that with that unit, but oh well. Now you're upgraded. Infantry and cavalry units within command radius have first strike ability, +5 combat strength when at full health, and then increase your range. Found a new continent, but that's not what matters right now. Actually, instead of catapults, we do need another army commander, desperately. You're being attacked. There's nothing I can do about Moche. Yeah. You move back again and just heal. And then we've killed that unit. Good. Heal. And we've met Himiko of the Inca.
そなたが来ることは骨の占いによれば知っておった。
Cool. Gold would be really nice. Really, really nice. Because that means I can now purchase... What the fuck? Napoleon's just right there. What? That's insane. What can I purchase? This? No, that's not really going to be useful. Catapult, sure. Get culture, and then culture boost. Go ahead and attack. There's only one tile that they can attack from. And I just killed that unit anyway, so it doesn't matter. Chokmul. Yeah, you just need to be put up to speed, built up to speed. Really. Can I go to Napoleon and ask for open borders? No. Chepsut, can I piece you out? Yes. That's a better plan. I am mad at Ahsoka, so I will murder Ahsoka. But first of all, these guys need to heal. Heal you guys up, and then combine all of you. We ride. You go south. Holy shit, yeah, he's just got a ton of cav. What the fuck? Run away. Just fucking run away. At least that did distract the AI from the city. You are at war. Also, you're hostile with Simon Bolivar. Can I don't know. But what would be good if I can military infiltration, yes. What's he gonna do here? He's gonna attack that. Yeah, he's going to focus on... he's got... How much is his... I
Just
can't
take
see.
your time. Wave come.
Cultural attribute points. I'm trying to think of what to do now. Oh right. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, Bazaar would be helpful, but what will actually be really helpful, these guys do have healing abilities, right? Move you back. You need a heal. Oh my god, knights are just so fucking powerful. It's so annoying. So damn annoying. I'm trying to decide what to do here. Give you fishing town. Yeah, I have almost all of my cities working around the clock on unit production. But he's got knights, and knights are so damn powerful. Which is why I'm trying, actually I definitely need to get crossbowmen. I think that's my issue right now. So I don't have any powerful enough units to take them on. Okay, good. I am getting relics, though. Fortify everywhere. And instead of a catapult, build me archers. Please. Is there any way I can get Simon Bolivar to deck? I don't know. I don't think there is. You're under siege, nothing I can do about that.
Matsuyama Ka.
Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get Heraldry 2. Oh, you were so close to dying. Upgrades. Instead of a knight, I want crossbowmen. Defend that front. We have another army commander. That's good. That's really good. Damn, you're actually building a catapult. Shit. That's a waste of production. Move you back one. Move you there. And just move you there. Right. Upgrade you. I'm so... Yeah, my forces are spread so thin right now. At least we're getting rid of some units here. And I cannot purchase any military unit there for whatever fucking reason. I don't get it. Okay, I can kill that unit. Okay, what's going to happen here? Moke will fall. It will fall. You take my city and then offer me my god. The AI, I swear. I can't fire over. Shit. Okay. Yeah, keep those guys in the back. Got so many damaged units. Move you in so I can kill that unit. There we go. And then move you back out. No, actually, because you just did damage. So, no, you cannot move out. Then move you back there. Yay, new continents. Okay, who's expanding? You are. More production, please. Move you right there. And can I attack? No, I cannot. That's gonna suck. Move you right there. Because that's a forest. So I can't do anything with that. Build fortifications right there. You need reinforcements badly. Luckily, there is a unit being made here. Just take as many hits as you can. The more hits you take, the more damage they take. Unit died there. That is fine. Because then he's moved into the range of my cities.
Yes.
Or my units that can hit him. Also, that's 3 strength for... Yeah, that's 3 strength for my units. Going Metallurgy 2 would be nice. Go right there. Murder you. And go right here. And I cannot put you out, unfortunately. Yeah, keep killing these units. I need to pop down here to weaken that unit and actually kill it. It's going to give me some culture. Fortunately, he's got a unit here, so he's going to kill that one. So that's very unfortunate. Go with Bastion. Desperately need that. Okay, luckily, though, I have another crossbowman. So many things I can be building right now. So many things. But no. I'm having to fight a death war. Because fuck you, that's why. Yep. Killed that unit, figured that would happen. Okay, pop you out, I guess. Though I don't think it's really needed anymore. Yeah, and move you in to protect the commander. There we go. Alright, let's start carefully heading south to start retaking my cities. This is going to be a hard city to take.
Just take your time. Wave comes.
Cultural attribute point. Nice, I guess. Grab that and grab a civic. I need things that's going to prove my... Yeah, I need things that are going to improve my military. Sure, inspiration. I don't know where we're getting inspiration from, but the inspiration, sure. Do that. Repair clay pit. You're definitely going to be a fishing town. Get a fishing quay. Cut key. Or no, granary, not a fishing key. Do that. Okay, now I know what's there. That's why I used my unit to do that. Yeah, take the commander and start moving forward. Yeah, you need to move back one and then heal. Heal. Yeah, I need to bring the crossbowman this way in case he attacks. Military information. How surprising. The fuck? Why did you do that? That was so weird. Destroy him. Move you back. Actually, yeah, move you forward and start killing that unit. And I do need more melee units over here. You desperately need to heal, what the fuck. And now these volcanic eruptions are being more annoying. Way more annoying. Let's not do that. Let's go and do repair all purchase. Yeah, everything is so expensive. It's going to be hard to buy with gold. Okay, there's Moke taken back. Awesome. And no, I'm not going to do anything there. Cool. These guys do have healing abilities, so that's why I built them. Not for any religious reason, for an actual practical reason. Okay, move you one to the left. No, I can't attack. Okay. Screw you, I guess. I guess attack once with the catapult to the face, and then attack with these guys. Sure, that works. Yeah, this is a major choke point, which is why I'm trying to go in through this way to attack Kopan from the east, but it's been 3 hours and I need to get out and do something. I've got many things to do, so I'll be heading out. Goodbye.